everyone, welcome to the Weekly Pop with AVR. This is episode 6 of the road to 300,000 Gamerscore. If you ever want to talk to me, you can reach me on Xbox at miserlypluto459. That is also how you can reach me on the website trueachievements.com. You can see me on Twitter, post occasionally. My handle is at APVanRoon, and I've streamed last week a little bit on Twitch. My handle is at APVR64. Up to 14 subscribers now, so really excited and pleased to see, it's growing and hopefully can continue to grow because, I really enjoy bringing content like this to you guys. So we'll move straight away into the game roundup because I've been quite busy this week playing a whole bunch of different games. I've finally finished Far Cry 3. Say that 5 times fast. Finished it. It's a solid but unremarkable game. Does what it says on the box. It's, pretty solid for the $10 or $12 I paid for it. The end sequence in the game, not going to spoil it, but it's a pretty shocking decision regardless of which way you pick it. If you pick one ending, it's shocking, and others also quite shocking. So anyway, done with that. Doesn't really make me super excited for Far Cry 4, which I also had because I planned to play that co-op with Kanchanaburi, but we've since found out that co-op doesn't save for both people, so not really ideal. I also played ACA Neo Geo World Heroes. Just punched out the easy 1,000 Gamerscore and some points for the Gamerscore competition, which I'll go into a bit later. Not really a great game, to be honest. Also put a few achievements through on Where the Wild Things Are. It's a bit of a chore. Don't love the game. Anyway, we'll move on. Evolve came through, downloaded. It's reasonable sized download. I think it was 30 gigabytes or so. But it's a pretty fun game. I've played with a few friends who also got it on Games with Gold. The basic premise of the game is you play a team of 4 hunters, or you play the one monster, and you fight each other, and eventually there is a winner. It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. Like, I'm not entirely sure why it got panned so hard. I don't really know, because it's quite a fun game. Anyway, there's a load of sessions come up on trueachievements.com, obviously, because it has become Games with Gold. So I'll be able to finish that hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Moved on and started Rocket League as well. Now, I kind of was living under a rock with Rocket League. I got it for my birthday, as you would no doubt know from the previous episodes. It is a brilliant game. It is a lot of fun. I've seen a few clips of it on Facebook before my birthday, and I was like, see. Man, it is awesome. I played it, I got it, we had a few beers and watched the football the other day. 2 of my friends, one of which doesn't really play Xbox a whole lot, and the other one who's, mainly uses it for his Foxtel and TV tuner, came over, and man, he bought it the next day. Andy bought it the next day, and Beachy asked me to bring it over to a friend's house he was at yesterday. So man, Rocket League is a success amongst our group of friends. But it is a great game. It's a lot of fun. It's a mix between soccer and toy cars, if you have not played it. But yeah, the problem I find with it being in Australia is that my ping is through the roof. I'm regularly 200, 300, 400 millisecond ping, and in a game like that where, getting to the ball first and making decisions quickly, that is a real hindrance. It just makes it really tough to play online. I think I've maybe won 1 game online so far. I'm also not all that good at the game, but playing with our group is a lot of fun. We all like yelling at the team like, "Oh my god, I nearly got it!" or whatever. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. But I also started Minecraft, another one I've been living under a rock with. Obviously, you heard heaps about Minecraft. You couldn't not know what Minecraft is in the past, 4 years or however long it's been now. But I had a really good guide in my Gamerscore competition teammate, Dinosaurus Rex. She showed me around. She got a world full of places that are set up to do a lot of the achievements. But it is a really fun game. It is, building a pair of shears and going and shearing the sheep in the world. Like I found that really cute and really fun. It's the achievements in the game are a good mix of difficult and easy. So yeah, it's quite fun. I had a team of 5 wolves following me, protecting me if anyone tried to attack me. It's shearing sheep and riding horses and taming ocelots. And it is great. It's a great game. So it's been a massive week, really massive week, with loads of Gamerscore, true achievement points, everything like that. I'll talk more specifically about actual numbers next episode, as the monthly summary will come out in about 48 hours. Alright guys, we've got our pop of the week for this week. I had a chat to Nicole and I'll let her pick one from the extensive collection. So we have got Sorting Hat Harry Potter. Now this one was, I don't know, 3rd, 4th, 5th wave. There's been a lot of Harry Potter pops, but the Sorting Hat one wasn't released quite as widely as the other Harry Potter pops at the time in the same wave. It was a Hot Topic exclusive in the USA. So when this one came out, it was a little harder to find. I found that, pretty sure I surprised Nicole with it one night when I came home from work, because there's a pop shop not far from my work. But yeah, Sorting Hat Harry Potter, that's Nicole's first pick, one of her favourites. Alright, we've got our Gamerscore competition roundup here, or the Great True Achievement Score Challenge, which is hosted every year by trueachievements.com. It's a competition where you need to score Gamerscore, which translates to true achievement points, in order to stay above the elimination line. So period 11, which I started to round up in the previous episode, we were doing quite well early on in the week, and we decided we were going to have a go for top spot, because we were there for a little while. Had a really good battle with a few different teams, but it turned out they just had scored points in the new Mass Effect Andromeda game, which, being the amount of people that started that, the slightly more difficult achievements had a massive ratio. I think there was one achievement for doing something on Insane, which was about 5,000 points, which put a few teams up near where we were, but as more people unlocked that achievement, the ratio dropped during the week. But we had a really good battle with Megalodongs Assemble. They kind of stayed within about 5,000 points of us all week. And the cutoff to change over to the new period for me is 1 AM Monday morning. And obviously I'm in bed because I'd work Monday morning, but yeah, I didn't get to watch the tick over, and it's a bad time for pretty much everyone on our team to watch the cut over, unless I have the Monday off. But the Megalodongs, they pumped out Minecraft and ended up about 4,900 points ahead of us when the cutover occurred. So, damn you. But they pumped it out at the right time. They were pretty smart about their point scoring. They also earned the most achievements as well, so they would be getting 2,000 point bonuses, which is what we were gunning for the whole week. So yeah, a bit disappointed in that, but clearly we've still got points to go because we finished in 2nd spot there. We've got period 12, which has started already. We're about halfway through it. We're 30th out of about 145 teams that are left. So hopefully no problems getting through this period either. Well on the way to our goal of finishing in the top 20 as well. We'll go over to the news now. I've just picked out a few things that have caught my eye during the week, but the previous episode I did talk about Outlast 2, got a bit passionate about that, truth be told. I found this week that the Australians Rating Board has reversed their decision in their infinite wisdom. They've reassessed the reasons for banning Outlast 2 in Australia, and now it is going to be released in the same form that it would be getting in any other country. So it's a little win for the Aussie gamers here, because I know there were quite a few people that were quite unhappy, to put it mildly, that this game was not getting released. I'm not going to go on about why I think it's a bad idea to ban these kind of games. I talked about it in episode 5, but we'll move over to the next article. The True Achievements leaderboards. For those of you who don't know, the True Achievements leaderboards went down for a little while they reclassified their genres for games, including the country leaderboards, which I've always focused on the Australia and Oceania ones, because I'm in the top couple of hundred in there. I might be closing in on the top 200, which would be, you know, pretty exciting when I do hit that. But apparently they're coming back in the next 48 hours as well, so I'm going to see where I'm at with that. So I've got quite a few points scored in the last couple of weeks since they've been down, so I should be moving up quite a few positions. The True Achievements playlist that I talked about in the previous episode has been decided. The game is Alan Wake. Oh my god, Alan Wake is just a fantastic game. Alan Wake is one of those games, you know, I wasn't really sold on it the first time I played it. I played the first chapter and I was like, you know, what is this as a third person, you know, whatever. Got to about halfway through chapter 2 and I put it down for a little while because I had so many different games to play at that point, and that was like 3-4 years ago and nothing's changed. I've still got so many games to play, but I put it down for a little while and then I'm like, oh, I really should go back and finish this game. I finished chapter 2 and I couldn't put that game down because it is so good. It was so good. It is so good. It is just wonderful. I got a pre-owned copy for about $12, $18, not much. I got it based on Xbox 360 achievements, or now known as Xbox achievements, rating system at the time. I'd always found their ratings to be pretty spot on, and you know, I agreed with pretty much every rating that they said they put out, and this got a 94 out of 100, and I was like, if these guys say 94, it is legit. I think 94 is understating it, to be fair. It's better than that. I don't want to talk it up too much, but it is a wonderful game, and if this gets people playing Alan Wake, I am all for it because that game is excellent. It's an action adventure kind of game, third person shooter, heavily focuses on story. The way they deliver the story I think is pretty clever as well, but don't want to do any spoilers there for you. Going to talk briefly about Destiny 2. It's been announced this week. There's a lot of people that are excited for it. It's not really my thing, so yeah, we'll move on to the next article, I suppose. We've had the new games with gold come out as well. I think they leaked a little earlier than they normally do. We've got Rise, which was tipped to be a games with gold for months and months, and it's finally there. Telltale's Walking Dead Season 2 for Xbox One. Another great game. We've got Darksiders and Assassin's Creed Revelations for Xbox 360. Walking Dead, brilliant. Do yourself a favour, play that game. I think Season 1 was free sometime last year, but Season 2 continues on. Really, really good story. You know, same criticisms of any Telltale game, really. Do your decisions actually mean anything? Well, you know, kind of, but not really. But the story that you're being told is really, really good. So another one there that I think about 10 to 12 hours you'll finish that game. Yeah, great story in there. Rise, I'll pick it up, see how it goes. I don't know that it's quite my kind of game, but hey, it's free. I'll add it to my download queue at the very least. Darksiders, yeah, we'll see. And Assassin's Creed, not really my thing, so don't really know what to comment about that game. Haven't seen much in the way of good or negative publicity about it, so yeah, you can make your own mind up on that one, guys. Alright guys, we've got the underappreciated game of the week. This is where I talk a little bit about a game that I feel, you know, isn't quite as widely known and is a bit underappreciated, I think. So this week we've got Shadow Warrior. Now this is a remake of a game made in the 90s by 3D Realms. You might recognise 3D Realms. They made a whole bunch of games during the 90s and I think even into the 2000s. Most popular from my memory is Duke Nukem 3D. But we've got Shadow Warrior. It's not developed by 3D Realms. It was made by Flying Hog Studios, I think their name is. But they have done a really, really good job with this game. It is really solid. The gunplay, whole bunch of different gunplay, upgrades on your weapons, specials. They balance that out with a really powerful katana. Man, there's a lot of slicing and dicing and, you know, chopping dudes up, and it's all interspersed with Lo Wang, the main character. He's got a very sarcastic and dry sense of humour, and there's a lot of Wang jokes as well, which, I don't know, for me, I thought it was quite funny. I find that kind of stuff funny. It might not necessarily be for everyone, but it's a really fun game. Just thinking back to playing it and some of the puns, but it's good story actually on top of that as well. It's, you know, not going to win any awards for story, but it's solid story. You know, gets you along there. You get partnered up with an outcast spirit or something. I don't even know what you would call him. He's kind of like a mischievous little spirit, and he partners up with you, and just the way that they play off each other is, yeah, it's quite funny. It's quite good. But on top of that, the achievements, there's a lot of achievements in there for doing, you know, good stuff. They come pretty fast. The game, I think it's about 30 hours or so. It cost me about $20. There's one particular achievement that was a bit out of my reach. I can't remember what it's called, but you have to finish all the chapters on hardcore difficulty. And if you die during the chapter, you're sent back to the start of the chapter. Now, out of all the chapters, there's probably one or two that would give me real trouble. But I think it's the second to last chapter, there is just a massive battle. And without the hardcore difficulty, I struggled to get it done, and I restarted it, I don't know, 15 times more maybe. If you put that difficulty up, you know, I was going to even struggle even harder. The thing that makes it so hard is that there are really like bullet sponge kind of enemies that have a shield as well and regenerate enemies that you have killed. I found myself running out of ammo because I couldn't kill the regenerating enemies fast enough, you know, and I was stocked to the brim with ammo when I went into that battle. So, you know, I elected not to do that and move on with another game. But that's not a reason not to play that game. I think I've got 52 out of 53 achievements. It is an excellent game. If you're looking for a shooter that's got really solid mechanics, melee, and a good sense of humour, Shadow Warrior 1 is your game. Shadow Warrior 2 is supposed to come out this year. I think it was originally slated for January, February release. Here we are at the end of March and it's nowhere to be seen. PC have got it already, and every time they post something on Facebook, the PC people are like, oh yeah man, this is awesome. And everyone from PlayStation and Xbox is like, where is it? I want it. But anyway, it'll come. It'll be great. I'm sure of it. We'll move now over to the Gamerscore Boost Game of the Week. So it's the ACA Neo Geo World Heroes game I mentioned earlier in the episode. It's US $7.99. I got a copy though for a friend. I don't know if I would pay $7.99 for it. Maybe wait for it's on sale for $5 or $4 or something, and just get your Gamerscore up 1,000 points. I actually streamed this last week. It took me about an hour. Macca91 has got a really good guide on how to do it. His video goes for about 10 minutes. He says it can take about 25 minutes. I am not proficient in fighting games because it took me nearly an hour. But I'll pop a link to Macca's guide in the description there. And we've got now our play of the day. So probably won't surprise anyone that it's Rocket League. I've just started playing the game. I'm about, I don't know, 5 or 10 hours in, having a lot of fun with it. When you go online, man, I just get slaughtered. But there's a clip here where one of the people I was playing against started to take the ball down, and I simultaneously stole the ball from him and hit a goal from about 2/3 of the whole court. So that'll be up right now. Enjoy, guys. Alrighty guys, hope you enjoyed that clip. Now if you have any play of the day clips that you want me to put in my show, get in contact with me. See me on Twitter at APVanRoon. Send me a message on Xbox or True Achievements. My tag is MizzlyPluto459. You can also send me a private message or leave a comment here on YouTube. Alright guys, if you liked it, chuck a like on it for me, subscribe, and you'll get the notification as soon as I drop the new episode. Alright guys, see you later.